So today we're going to talk about the hinge theorem. It states that if two sides of two triangles are congruent and the included angle is different, then the angle that is larger is opposite. The long side. Okay, so I have this triangle, and then I have my angles listed. I have 25, 60, and 95. I want to put the sides in order from least to greatest. So the first thing I want to do is I want to do my angles from least to greatest. So my smallest angle is across from B. That means B is going to be my smallest side. Then my next smallest angle is 60. That's across from C. And then my least smallest angle is 95, which is across from A. Okay, so same thing on these ones, except I need to find my third side. So I'm going to do 180 equals 51 plus 92, and I'm just going to make this angle X. So 51 plus 92 is 143. And if I subtract 143 from both sides, I get 37. So this angle right here is 37. I want to go in order from least to greatest. So 37 is across from this side, which I'm going to label AB because it doesn't have a letter. Then my next smallest angle is 51, which is across from AC. And then my last angle is 92, which is across from BC. Okay, so same thing for my next one. I need to first figure out the missing angle. So I have 180 equals 78 plus 48 plus x. So I have 180 equals 126 plus x. I subtract 126 on both sides, I get 54. So for this triangle, my smallest angle is the 48. That is across from ML. And my next smallest angle is the 54, which is across from MN. And my last angle is the 78, which is across from LN. Okay. On my next one, I want to make this angle X again. So I have 180 equals 60 plus 57 plus X. So 60 plus 57 is 117. Then I want to subtract 117 on both sides. I get 63 equals x. So the that's the largest. So the 57 is across the smallest, that's RS. Then my next smallest is the 60, which is across from RT. And then my last side is the 63, which is across from ST. Same thing for this last triangle. I'm going to do 180 equals 118 plus 28 plus x. Which gives me 146. Subtract 146 on both sides. I get 34 equals x. So I want to start off with my smallest angle measure, which is 28. This is across from the side HK. Then I have my angle measure 34, which is across from KJ. And my last side is 118, or my last angle is 118, which goes to the side HJ. Okay, so then the next one wants me to compare the sides and angles by filling in the blank with a less than or greater than symbol. The first one's comparing QR and RS. So QR is this line right here, and RS is this line right here. If I look, I have 121 across from QR, and then I have 123 from RS. So I just want to compare the two numbers. Which one is larger? The 123, so I put the less than symbol because it wants to eat the 123. Okay. So then over here I have AB and I'm looking at CD. AB is across from the 68 and CD is across from the 65. So which of those two numbers is larger? 68 or 65? 68, so this one is a greater than. Okay, so I have two more of these on the back and then one last thing. So this one's the measure of FJG and measure of HJG. So this one is working backwards. I'm looking at my sides to my angles. So FJG is that angle right there. It matches up to a side of 12. And then HJG is this angle right here, and that matches up to a side length of 13. So which one's the larger number, 12 or 13? 13. So that one is a less than. Over here, I have QSP, which is across from the 6. And then I have QSR, which is across from the 5. Which one is larger? 6. So this one's a greater than. Okay, then I have the Triangle Inequalities theorem. This states that the sum of two sides of a triangle is greater than or equal to the third side. Okay, so for these ones, what I want to do is I want to pick my two smallest sides and add them up to see if they equal the third one. So I'm going to take the 8 plus 17, which gives me 25. 25 is greater than 24, so this one is yes. So same thing for number 2. I'm going to take my two smallest sides, which are 3 and 3. Gives me 6. 6 is smaller than 7, so this one is no. Number 3, if I add 4 and 7 together, I get 11. 11 is 11, the third side. It's okay if they equal, so this one is yes. And then same thing for 4. I take my two smallest sides, which are 12 and 8, which gives me 20. And then 20 is greater than 18, so this one is yes. The next one says a triangle has two side lengths of 13 and 15. Describe the possible length of the third side. So I just take these two sides and I add them together, which gives me 28. I just have to come up with a number here. Same thing for number 6. It has side lengths of 6 and 23. So I add those together and I get 29.